Hello students, welcome you all in English classes of RDS group of school. Class, today I am going to teach you the lesson 3rd of English supplementary. But before starting the chapter, I would like to ask you that I hope you have completed your lesson 3 and the poem part of literature in your copy in a very good way. You have done your work in a very good handwriting. That is very important. So class, very few students are sending the work. If you have done, you should show your teacher that you are doing the work in the correct way or not. So your teacher will guide you. So today we are going to start our third chapter, that is the desert. I know everyone know what is the desert. Everyone heard about it. So let's start. A desert is generally without water. As we all know that a desert is called a place where no water, no vegetations, no trees are there. So let's start the story. Those of us who live in a region with area covered with forests and surrounded by hills may find it difficult to imagine what a desert is really like. So the person who live in a good area which is surrounded by forest, which are surrounded by hills, so they cannot imagine the difficulties of the people who live in desert area. The popular belief is that it is said, it is the thing that is believed that it is an endless stretch of sand, as the desert are made of sand. Everyone said that desert of there is sand everywhere in desert where no rainfall, and in desert no rain is, there is no rainfalls, and therefore no, so there are no trees, no vegetation grows. It is dry. Desert is a dry, hot water. Why it is hot? Because there is no rain. It is waterless and without shelter. You will not get shelter very easily. In the places where so many trees are there, you will get shelter to place stay easily. But in desert, as there are no trees, so you will get the shelter very rarely, a place to stay. But this is not entirely, but you can, but it is not, this thing is not entirely is not correct that desert is a bad place, or there is nothing is good. For those who have studied it, the desert can be a beautiful place. So what the writer is saying, that desert is also a beautiful place in some way. As everything has something good or something bad, so desert is also a good place, beautiful place. It is the home of variety of people. There is also a very so many kind of people live, animals and plants you can find there. They have learned to live, and all the people, animals and plants have learned to live under the very hot and dry condition of desert. True, and it is true. The ground is not always hidden by a cover of grass, as it is true that the land, that the ground is not covered with grass, plants and trees for always, and it is other climate, as you can get in other climate, that the most of the time the ground is covered with grass, with plants, trees. But if we talk about the desert, it is not the same. But whenever it rains in desert, which is rare, and it is very rare when it rains in desert. But whenever it rains, desert flowers bloom. There is also a flower and plant bloom, and the sight can be as rewarding as that of any tropical garden. And whenever it rains, there are also so many kind of flower which blossoms, and then the sight of it is very beautiful. As in other garden, a desert is not always a flat, so we cannot say that a desert is always a flat, is not a flat. It sometimes also there are so many kind of flowers. Unchanging wasteland of dry sand, you cannot say that it is a wasteland of dry sand. We should not say that desert is a wasteland. It may have mountains and hills. It can may have mountains and hills. It may have an ocean. A desert can also have mountains, hill and oasis. What is oasis means? Oasis means big or small, and oasis is a green place between in the mid of whenever plantation, vegetation and water is found in desert, that place is called oasis. What is oasis? The place in desert where vegetation and water is found is called oasis. So an oasis is like a green island in the middle of a desert where a spring or a well gives plant and trees a better. So an oasis is a place in desert where vegetation is there, where plants are there, where trees are there, and also water. So that place is, as you can see in the picture. So what is, in simply you can say, oasis is a place where in the middle of the desert where vegetation and water is found. A desert may be hot like the Thar or cold like the Ladakh. So a desert is very hot place like Thar, or also it can be very cold. It was very cold place also. But generally speaking, if a place has little or no water and vegetation, people use call it. But people usually call a person where is no vegetation or no water is called desert. People call that place desert. Some deserts are almost totally without water, and it is true that some deserts are almost, there is no water in some desert. In such places strong, and at that places where is no water, without water, there the winds blow there very strongly and made a heap of sand. What they heap means to collect sand at a place. So when the wind blow there very strongly, very fast, and what they do, they made a pile of sand, a heap of sand, and depositing them as mound. And what is mound means, a pile, a heap, a collection of sand at a particular place. These are called sand dunes. On what we call the heap of sand, the collection at a place in the desert of sand is called sand dunes, that shift and move endlessly across the desert, which are spread in the desert. Few plants can survive, and on such dry and conditions only few plants can be survived. So all living things need water, as we all know that all the living things need water to survive. The few plants and animals that live in desert have developed the ability to require less water than most plants animals. But the animals and the plants which are grown in desert, they have developed a habit to survive by taking less water. In comparison of other plants or animals, they have developed the ability to survive by taking less water. The camel, as you all know, the camel is known as the ship of the desert. Why he is called? Because he can drink a lot of water at one time, and he can do without for 4 days together, and he can live by not drinking water for many days. He can live without drinking water for many days. It is the speciality of camel that he can live without drinking water for many days. That's why he is called the ship of desert. The reason is that they sweat very little, and the camel, how they can survive for a long time without drinking water, as they sweat better very little, because through the sweat of our body the water is reduced. Okay, that's why they sweat very little, so they can survive for a long time without water. We sweat because we must keep. And why we sweat? Because due to sweating our body temperature is normal, constant. We sweat, it gets hot. Whenever the atmosphere becomes hot, we sweat, and this cools the body, and sweat makes our body cool. Camels can stand high, but as we cannot survive in very high temperature, but the camel can stand high in high body temperature, and they don't need to sweat, and they don't sweat. Therefore, so retain means to save. So they save the water and can survive for a long time. The smaller desert animal, and if we talk about the small deserts animals, they also don't drink water, and how they get moisture, they burrow underground during they live in the in the daytime, they live underground and they come out at night to eat. Some of them eat other animals, some animals eat other animals and get the water from the meat of the other animals, get the moisture from other animals meat. And some eat plant and seeds, and they get the water they need from the plant juices. Some eat other animals and they get moisture from their meat, and some eat plant and seed and they get water from the plant juices. Desert plants also adapt themselves to the life they lead. And desert, if we talk about the plant, they also adopted just change themselves. They adapt means change, they have changed themselves according to the condition of the desert. Cactus, if we talk about, as you all know, cactus is grown in desert. Cactus plants store water in their thick stem. Cactus plants store water in their stem, and their roots lie close to the surface. And their roots are lying close to the surface, as other plants' roots are lie very deep on the earth, but they lie close to the surface of the ground, and they quickly absorb the moisture, and whatever the moisture they get from the rain occasionally, for which is fall very rarely, they quickly absorb the moisture from the rain. The major feature of the desert is of course dryness, and the most important feature and quality is of the desert is dryness. Variations of temperature, and there is also a variations of temperature, because in when there is hot humid climate, the moisture in the air act, as you all know that the moisture which is present in the air, that moisture acts like a blanket, and it protects the earth's surface from the hot rays. And what the moisture which is present in the air, it protect the earth's surface from the hot rays of the sun. But in desert area, that blanket is not found. So the absence of that blanket in desert land, what happened in desert? So there is a blanket of moisture in air which protect the earth surface from the sun rays. But in desert area, this blanket is not there. So that's why in day desert there is so much heat, there is so much hot atmosphere in the day, and during night it became very cool. The nights are cool and the day are hot. In desert area, the day are hot and the night are very cool in comparison of other area. Desert are an important part of our nature, but desert are also an important part of our nature great one. They are also necessary for our nature. They are like the dense of forest and deep oceans. Maybe there is no forest and deep oceans just because they are hot and dry. That's why they are hot and dry. As they are hot and dry, we should not dislike them. We should look upon means we should not dislike them, as they are very dry and hot, and we should not think about them as a useless part of earth. We should not think desert as the useless parts of the earth, as they are dry and hot, because they are also an important part of nature. So everything which is made by God is, and everything has its own importance in some way. So your chapter is completed. Tomorrow I'll send you the notes of this chapter, but make sure that lesson 3 and poem notes should be completed. Thank you.